Hey, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. I'm Kevin, and today I'm going to make some Texas rattlesnake eggs as an appetizer for game day. Check this out.
For these rattlesnake eggs, I'm making a double batch. Okay, I'm using 4 cups of shredded cheese. My favorite is the Chihuahua cheese from. They carry this at Walmart. If you can find it, Kroger stores have them. Have it. It's good melting. If you can't find it, use mozzarella. Use some mixed mozzarella with some sharp cheddar or cheddar, yellow or white cheddar. It's going to take some garlic. You can use cloves. And this recipe is for 2 cups to make 10, and it takes two jalapenos. Wow, I mean 2 jalapenos is not going to cut it for me. So I'm going to use like probably 6 jalapenos. Okay, so let me get these seeded and chopped up. We'll mix this all together, and it's a really simple process. All right, so we're going to mix this all together, dice this up, mix it, make little balls, put it in the freezer, and have the best appetizer for, game day, parties, whatever you want. But anyway, this is how we're going to do it. Let me show you real quick in case you don't know how to de-seed a jalapeno. All right, cut it in half. Take a spoon. If you have a little spoon, that works great. Just kind of stick it in there. Wear gloves so you don't get jalapeno juice accidentally in your eye or anywhere else that's sensitive. Doesn't matter if they fall apart. You just want to get that membrane out and the seeds out. Okay, I'm going to do the rest of these. I'm going to get them diced up, and I'll show you how we make the rattlesnake eggs. Okay, so I got all my jalapenos de-seeded, and I just wanted to go over real quick. If you don't know, if you don't like stuff too spicy, the best thing to do is cut the end or the top off of your jalapeno and go ahead and touch that to your tongue, and that'll kind of tell you how hot the jalapeno is. So that one there, it's got a little bit of spice to it. Then the other thing you do is you just slice them in strips, or julienne them if you want to get the fancy chefy word for it, and then just turn them sideways, and just chop them like that and cut them in little teeny bits. You can put them in your food processor if you want. Just don't pulverize them, just get them chopped, finely chopped. All right, I got my jalapenos all diced up. I'm going to move my cutting board. Yeah, that's a cutting board. It's not my actual countertop that I'm cutting on, in case anyone was wondering. So I'm just going to, since I have the glove on this hand, I'll backhand it. Just slide these off into my bowl. Just like so. Okay, let's move you in here. All right, so I have 6 diced jalapenos. I think that'll be enough. They're a little spicy. Just dump your cheese in there. You can use fresh shredded. I'm cheating. I don't mind cheating. I like using stuff from the store already pre-made. So anyway, I'm going to put a couple little teaspoons of the garlic, minced garlic, in a jar. Yeah, you can crush your own, you can dice your own. And then what we're going to do is just get this mixed up real well. You want to get the garlic and the jalapenos mixed in real well. So that looks pretty good. The jalapeno to cheese ratio doesn't look too bad. I could probably go a little more, but I'm not gonna. All right. So then what you want to do, let me just take this glove off because I'll just use my hands. You just want to take some of this mixture. You want to get the jalapenos and cheese, get it in your hand, and then you just want to press it really hard to combine it together. The cheese, as long as it's not frozen or icy cold, you want to press it together best you can and make some cheese balls out of it with the jalapeno, and it'll work until you get the, I don't know, maybe 1-inch size cheese balls like this. We're going to set them on a tray, and then when I get all of these done, I'm going to throw them in the freezer for 3 to 4 hours. 4 hours is the best, but that's what I'm going to do. So I'm not going to make you watch it, but the cheese alone, the jalapeno, and the garlic will compress together if you just push it real hard, and it'll stay solid like that. We're going to freeze it because when we deep fry it, the cheese doesn't melt all right away. So the cheese will stay nice and gooey. All right, so I'll get these done. I'll be right back. Okay, so 4 cups. Actually, at the 1-inch size balls made 32. I thought I was going to make 20, but 32. So a 2 cup, a few jalapenos if you want to just make like 15. Or what I'm going to do is when I make these, I'm going to make probably half of them, and I'm going to, since they're already frozen, I'm going to put them in a freezer bag and save them for another game day. All right, so at this point, I'm going to put them in the freezer. You want to have them frozen for minimum 4 hours if you can. Any less, you risk the cheese just melting out of the breading and everything. So yeah, in the freezer they go. I'll see you in 4 or 5 hours. All right, while the oil heats up and while the rattlesnake eggs are in the freezer, they've been in there for almost 5 hours now. I'm going to add a little flour to a bowl. Okay, and then I'm going to add some breadcrumbs in this panko breadcrumbs down here at the end. And I am going to season them up. I like salt, pepper, garlic. Okay, and then I'm also going to add some, I've got some jalapeno powder. I'm going to keep these spiced up a little bit. I'm going to put roughly, I don't know, half a tablespoon. That looks good to me. I'm going to make sure you get it all nice and mixed up. Might as well flavor the breadcrumbs. You can flavor these however you want. It's just my preference. If they're going to be rattlesnake eggs, they better be spicy, my opinion. Now this is these are Texas rattlesnake eggs. You know, I live in New Mexico. I should have made these with green chilies, but hey, I like jalapenos and I grow jalapenos, so why not? And then I'm going to do egg wash. Okay, and just a splash of milk. Get that whisked up. Okay, so here's my frozen rattlesnake eggs. I think I got a pretty good jalapeno to cheese ratio. I'm going to set these over here on the side. You may not be able to see them. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I won't bore you with all of them. I made 32 of them. So you're just going to take one of your frozen cheesy jalapeno eggs. You're going to put some flour, roll it in egg, and then get you some panko bread crumbs on there. And these, you know, like I said, have jalapeno powder on there as well. And then I'm going to get these in my basket. I'm just going to drop them all in at once. All right, so I'm going to fill this up, and I'll see you at the deep fryer. Okay, my oil is at 350 degrees. This shouldn't take but maybe a minute to 2 minutes. All right, I think these have been going about a minute and a half. They're looking pretty good. They're looking pretty golden. I think I'm going to go ahead and take these out. Get them over here on a tray. And let them cool for a second. And we'll take a taste.
All right, there you go. Rattlesnake eggs as an appetizer for game day. Appetizer if you're going to a party. They're still a little warm, but that's okay because we want to see how cheesy these are. I did the first batch at 350 and I think it was a little too high, so I dropped it down to 325. I waited a little bit. I did another batch and they're a little more golden brown than the other ones were a little on the dark side, but they're still really, I tried one already. It's pretty tasty, but hey. All right, rattlesnake eggs. Yeah, I live in New Mexico. Should have made them with green chilies, but let's just see how we're doing here. Oh yeah, look at that. That is some cheesy goodness right there. If you want to have a nice cheesy hors d'oeuvre for games or just, man, whatever, just a gathering, give these a try. I think I'd do 325 because you can leave them in there about 2 minutes to get them gooier. Than 350 went too fast. All right. Because you want to make sure they get cooked in the middle, right? All right, guys and gals, if you like this video, please hit the like, hit the subscribe, leave me a comment, even if you just say hi. All right, give these a try. Thanks for watching again, and I hope you have a great day.